It was a lot of fun. Ayushmann is actually a very, I think he's a very easy person. Golgappe or pani puri, whatever.
Interesting. Subtext. You're using words like subtext and everything. Okay, that's interesting.
I am very lazy.
Okay.
And that's why I love sleeping. Please, you can't compare between SRK and Salman Khan. Stop asking these questions. Why not both? Nitesh sir was never on set. He just came on set once when he and the kids had come to visit her, and he just came. He saw one shot, and he's like, "मुझे पता है क्या film बन रही है." Hi, this is Kriti Sanon, and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
Kriti, your fans have been asking for questions, to ask questions to you for a long time. So let's have a few questions from your fans. This is Hanita from Burma. What attracted you to begin a career as an actress? Why do you feel this is the ideal profession for you?
Ideal, I don't know, but I really enjoy it, I think. Yeah, when I was modeling, I think I always say this, that जब तक कुछ करते नहीं हो तब तक पता नहीं होता है कि उसमें मज़ा आ रहा है या नहीं आ रहा है, या आप कर सकते हो या नहीं.
Absolutely.
So I never knew I could act. When I started doing TV commercials is when I realized that I could act and that I enjoyed the shooting process. So I think my journey started with enjoying the shooting process to discovering that I could act to really enjoying acting, and now it's become my passion.
Okay, this is Pratyusha from Visakhapatnam. Do you want to work with Mahesh Babu again?
Hi Pratyusha, yes of course, I would love to work with him, and I'm dying to get a script that both of us like and we work together again.
This is Arya from London. What was it like working with Ayushmann?
It was a lot of fun. Ayushmann is actually a very, I think he's a very easy person. You know, he also doesn't come from a film background. He's very simple. He's also Punjabi. So, you know, we used to sometimes talk about Delhi and we used to talk about food, and he's got this liking for old songs and 90s songs. So he's someone who's very easy to bond with. Also, he's a very talented actor.
Sure.
So, and he doesn't come with like a baggage or a restriction that, you know, I have to do this. He's very like flowing with the scene, and he likes to collaborate. There were a lot of things like, you know, that poking thing in Bareilly Ki Barfi was something that was not there. We just cracked it while rehearsing.
Sure.
And I just did it randomly to him, and he gave me a look, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this only now.
And you know, he's like a victim as well as a villain, which is funny.
Yeah.
He's a villain as well, and he's a victim as well.
Yeah, he's shrewd for a change.
Yeah. So it's like both that he's playing, which is interesting.
But the fun part is that I don't see his negative side. It's never come out in front of me.
Right.
So for me, he's the best friend anybody can have, and you know, उससे ज़्यादा तो मेरे लिए किसी ने किया ही नहीं है, like that.
Sure. Okay. This is Shivangi from Agra. Which character did you find more difficult to play on screen, Saira, Saiba, or Bitti?
That is a very tough question. I think for me, tougher, I would rate it in the order Saiba, Saira, and then Bitti. I think Saiba being the toughest only purely because I had no reference. Like, I didn't know how to approach it. It was another dunya where people are a little more emotionless, where it's more about your land and all of that. And she's a warrior. So I had
Wonder Woman types.
Yeah, I had no reference to it. It's not like she has special powers. It's just that she's a warrior and she's really strong, and she's living in a place where, you know, she goes fishing and killing animals like every day. So that, and then Saira, I feel was a very complicated character. Like, I think she had a lot of layers. Her parents had died. She gets these dreams. It's a lot of baggage. She's quirky. She's abrupt. She suddenly stops, talks to her parents in the mirror. So to understand something like that was again a little difficult. It required more prep. Once I had prepped, it was coming very naturally to me. Bitti was, I think the only difficult part of it was probably the dialect and the getting into the small town zone of it. But otherwise, I think as a character, she's not so complicated. She's a fairly simple girl. What she's inside is what she's outside. So there are no too many subtext to what she says.
Interesting. Subtext. You're using words like subtext and everything. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, this is Abrar. 3 things no one knows about Kriti Sanon.
Wow. That is very difficult to think.
Apparently, he's from Iraq. He has one more question. Yeah.
I am very lazy.
Okay.
And that's why I love sleeping. So if I don't have work, I would probably get up really late, lie down in the bed. If I'm really tired, I might not even take a shower and just watch TV and be in my bed. So I'm that lazy. Second thing, some people might know, but I used to write poetry long back when I was in school and college.
We've discussed that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I used to write poetry, which I'm still not back at. But I still have that collection of poems like kept in my house. And sometimes I read through it and I'm like, I should write more. Why have I stopped this?
Yeah, you should actually.
Yeah, I think it's a very good way of expressing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I never wrote on myself. I used to write on topics and subjects and things that I felt for in general.
Great. Third thing.
Third thing, oh God, this is very difficult. I'm rarely very angry. Maybe I can say that.
Sure.
And I hate healthy food.
You hate healthy food?
Yeah.
No one will believe that, but anyways. Okay.
I hate dieting, I hate healthy food, I hardly do it. Yeah.
Okay, Nitin Rathod from Aurangabad. Few words for Sushant. Your chemistry with him is amazing.
Thank you so much.
We had that interview.
Yeah.
Got a great response.
I think all our interviews
obviously.
have gotten like really good response.
Even Sushant one, this one, Ayushmann one is getting a great one, but that one was another level actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, another level.
Yeah, I remember how we were fighting till the end.
You know, the best part is we were talking. I talked to him on for a text interview a day before that, and it was like a 45-minute, very very intense interview.
Yeah.
And after that, suddenly we are just shifting gears.
Yeah, so I'm the fun part of it.
Yes, definitely. Few words for Sushant, and your chemistry is amazing.
Well, he's obviously a very close friend, and that shows when we are on screen together. The chemistry is easy because I think we as actors listen to each other. He's someone who again is very simple, very very intelligent. I think one of the most intelligent people I've met. The way he gets into the prep is another level altogether. He's almost the character, even sometimes when he's around normally. Then I think I like the fact that he's very compassionate. He's someone who feels a lot for education and a lot more other things. Which I completely feel for education. I just feel that there were so many people who just need a chance and they're not getting it. So that, and otherwise we gel along well with each other. At the same time, we're competitive as hell when we're
towards each other. Achha, okay.
No, he's a competitive person.
Naturally.
So yeah, so and I'm competitive too. You've seen that on all your rapid fire interviews and all of that. So yeah, even while we're acting, we are like competitive.
No, he's and I think he's a total thinker and like.
Yeah, he's very intelligent.
Yeah. In fact, he told me once the interview was done, something that I think about a lot, and I think it makes a hell of sense that he read some book, and he was telling me about that if you start focusing on any one particular thing, and if you just don't focus on
Invisible
the things
gorilla.
around it, maybe So you realize that you're just focusing on something. Yeah. You realize that, and the one that you're just not looking at, it doesn't even matter to you.
But you know what's amazing is that he is that serious and that good a thinker and intelligent, but at the same time he's someone who has a great humor.
He has.
That's what I think
it's
a good balance.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, that video of boyfriend girlfriend was really a lot of fun. We made that video. Remember, like a 3-minute video of on the chemistry that you guys have had. I don't know if you've seen that. You haven't seen that?
No.
I'll send it. Okay, this is Anjali Purohit from Rajasthan. What's your favorite street food?
Golgappe or Pani Puri, whatever.
This is Aditya from Pune. Romantic movie with SRK or action movie with Mr. Salman Khan?
Hey, you can't put me in a spot like this.
This is your friend. Fan is asking.
Who is this fan? Please tell me.
Aditya from Pune.
Aditya
it's
from
like a genuine
Pune.
thing.
Please, you can't compare between SRK and Salman Khan. Stop asking these questions. Why not both?
Why not both? Okay, Shivanshi from Kolkata. Tell us about your experience of working with Ashwini ma'am.
Oh, it was great fun. Ashwini, I think, firstly, is very simple and she's very rooted. She's very like desi and homely. She used to take care of us. She is not someone who's very serious on set. she's casual, she'll have fun, she'll be laughing. Her reactions to scenes were a reflection कि scene अच्छा हुआ या नहीं. Because अगर emotional scene होता था, she used to get teary-eyed while watching it behind the monitor. और अगर funny scene है और वो actually अच्छा गया है, तो you can hear Ashwini laugh in between the scene, like from behind. That's why our film was not sync sound, by the way.
Acha. Okay.
No, that's not the main reason, but yeah. And like she couldn't say cut. She would be laughing. So, but otherwise, I feel that she's someone who understands, you know, the small town, the real sensibility that she has, which is so relatable. Like, you know, she'll get characters and nuances, and you know, she'll know the sort of every scene. So I think that way she's her being rooted and her being simple is what gets out that relatability.
Yeah, and you know the important part is that even say whatever it is worth, when I wrote on Twitter for that matter, so you know I never mentioned that she is Nitesh Tiwari's wife or anything like that, because you know both of them, they are individual people in their own right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's important that you respect the fact that it is her film, and he has written it, the dialogues, but the fact is, and you respect the fact. Because that's something which is very important.
And Nitesh was never on set.
Yeah, because sometimes people do that.
No,
sometimes people
I know,
do that, which is something that it takes away the
sheen the hard work from the hard work that you've done, which is absolutely not right. And also, Nitesh sir was never on set. He just came on set once when he and the kids had come to visit her, and he just came. He saw one shot, and he's like, "मुझे पता है क्या film बन रही है," and he just went.
Great. Yeah. This is Neha from USA. This is a very interesting question. Will you be trying to pick difficult roles with more substance after positive response from Bareilly Ki Barfi?
Definitely, Neha. I think it is always, you know, I always want to do something very different. I want to do something that interests me. And also, I don't want to bracket myself in one kind of genre or one kind of roles. I think it's interesting for actors to play different kind of characters, and also I think it's interesting for the audience to be seeing actors in a new light, you know. So yeah, I'm thankful that Bareilly Ki Barfi is getting a good response, and yeah.
Okay, this is once again Hanita from Myanmar. What's your message to the youth of today's generation?
Firstly, I always say that believe in yourself. I think that is the most important thing, because in your journey there are a lot of people who tell you that, you know, you can't do this, or I don't think you'll be able to do it, so don't try. So believing in yourself is the most important thing. Second, I feel that, you know, when you're young, when you're in, say, school, college, just try and do as many different kinds of things, experience different things as possible, because I think there are so many people who don't know what they're passionate about. I think I'm one of the fortunate people who knows, and I also got to know later, like I was doing my BTech, I didn't know what I wanted in life. I didn't know what I was passionate about. And I got to know much later that, okay, this is something that I really enjoy doing only because I tried it. So I think so many times we don't try things, you know. So in your younger time is when you should just experience different things. Experience theatre, music, go for skydiving, do things that, you know, you haven't done before. I think that's the only way of knowing.
Absolutely. This is Muskan from Mumbai. Can you recollect any crazy fan encounter?
Crazy fan? No, I mean, there have been fans who have like stalked and all of that and followed on bikes where I'm more scared that they will fall. But otherwise, I think one really sweet fan got my name tattooed on his wrist. And Rapta had also not released, means I was 2 films old. And I was overwhelmed to another level, like I was feeling bad for him that, you know, your girlfriend is going to be really upset with you, what is this?
And
but I think that was a huge thing, yeah. It's a huge thing to get a name tattooed, I don't think I'll do it for anybody.